friends. Happy Memorial Weekend. Happy Saturday. We meet again. I was just munching on some pretzels. So you're going to hear Mr. Jerry. He's in the backyard mowing, and I thought I would pop on and chit-chat with you for a moment. Just a second. So we haven't done much today. We kind of got lazy today and just stayed here. He's been working out in his breezeway, cleaning it back up and messing around with guy stuff, you know. And y'all, I just lazed around. I didn't take a shower until almost noon. But it doesn't mean that I was just sitting here either. I actually went out to the garden this morning, and y'all, I am just so tickled pink. The radishes are coming up. The salad mix is coming up. Some of the lettuce is starting to pop up. There's always a noise in here, isn't there? It is 3 o'clock, not 2. So, and hopefully this lawnmower isn't too noisy going by. So, but the butternut squash is coming up. The little sugar baby watermelon is coming up. The corn. My corn has popped up. It's about this tall. It wasn't up yesterday. But still waiting on the carrots. Still waiting on the sugar snap peas. The cucumbers, the green beans, and the acorn squash. Other than that, everything has popped up. So, but I'm just so tickled pink with it. We didn't get the storms they predicted last night. And at the point we went to bed, we were hoping we'd at least get some rain, because he planted all those flowers around the garden. And then we picked up, or I bought, what was called a coffee elephant plant. This was really dark. I'll try, if I have a picture, insert pictures of it. It can get up to 60 inches around. It is not a perennial. And then I got a another plant that's called a popcorn flower plant, and never heard of it. And so when I looked up pictures of it, it actually looks like yellow, like your popcorn that's buttered. So we did get that planted. So, but today I have knitted on my sock, and I have the I'm on the gusset stitches, so I'm picking those up. This is what it's looking like so far. Really liking it. And I been listening to that first book of that series from that Jan, the Mitford series. I had a free credit on Audible, and I just wanted to see what it was, because you know, I can read it, but sometimes I like doing stuff like my sewing or outside or whatever, and I want to listen to it. And so y'all, I'm just on chapter 1. The chapters they're long. They are long. The first chapter is like 45 minutes. But it's good so far. So we originally talked like we were going to go to some garage sales, but it was kind of cool this morning and damp, and neither one of us felt like it. Okay, I paused you because he was right here going around all the bird feeders, and I know that might be loud. So, but we ran over to Mooville to get milk because we needed more milk. And this weekend, they are always closed on Sundays, but this weekend is their big 19th anniversary that they've been around. And y'all, we've never seen that packed. Oh my goodness, there was no place to park. They do have a drive-through, and there was only like four vehicles ahead of us. And so we got the milk, and he got a malted. He got a small, and I got a very small sundae. It was like this. It was a kid's sundae, and I figured, well, that's a good compromise for me. So I was proud of myself for that. And it actually came with a little dinosaur spoon. I paused you again. And the spoon is so stinking cute. So I figured there was probably a half a cup of ice cream in it, and there was like a little bit of Oreo crumble on top. Not a lot, really. I would not say a tablespoon. And really not too much other stuff. So we had that. No lunch was had today. I had my smoothie, and supper is going to be his homemade chicken nuggets, because he bought a big thing of tenderloins that he'll cut up so that I have leftovers. So we're gonna have that tonight. And then I'm gonna make strawberry shortcake. We have strawberries, and Mr. Jerry loves strawberry shortcake, so I'm going to make him some of that. And of course Miss Terry's going to have some. But I make biscuits. I don't make the sponge cake, and I make the biscuits from scratch. And the strawberries I cut up, and I use anywhere from 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of sugar. And that's pretty sweet right there. So, but so I'm gonna, it's 3 o'clock, so in a little bit I'm gonna go cut the strawberries up and put the sugar in it, let it gel in the refrigerator. And then after a little bit I will go make the biscuits. And then we'll go from there. I know I've not been showing you my food. I'm just gonna, for this weekend, I'm gonna show you my tracker. I don't know, for some reason it's just, I don't want to pick up my camera, and for me to continue to do this, because this is something that, if you know anybody that vlogs every day, it's really difficult. There are days you just do not want to pick up your phone or your device or whatever. You want to just be with your family and just live the day without worrying about, oh, I got to do this or that. So the compromise this weekend so far, I am just going to do what I've been doing, and I will still show you, like I said, the tracker. And I can smell the freshly cut lawn, and that will bother me, but it's you know, between the cottonwood falling right now and everything else, yeah, I feel like I'm doomed with my allergies sometimes. But anyways, I am going to let you go. I hope that your weekend so far has been a great one. Today is going to be our best day for weather, and then Sunday is going to be rainy on and off, all into Monday. So, but that's all right. I got stuff in the house I can do. Mr. Jerry's got stuff out in the garage he can do. So we talked about, before I let you go, we talked about taking a vacation. We used to try to, when we both were working, take a vacation, you know, and now that we've been retired, we didn't take a vacation last year because he built the sunroom, and the year before we did take a vacation. Well, the thing is, it's getting to the point where we don't mind vacations. We don't mind vacations, but it's to the point where we can go away, because things are so expensive. We can go away for 4 days and it will cost us $1,000. Or we can take that $1,000 and we can do day trips or overnight trips. And he was planning all this stuff to go for like 4 days, because it's hard for us to go longer than that with Miss Callie's kidney disease. And I haven't talked about her in a little bit. She has been doing really well until last night and today. So she's not feeling very well. So I'm sorry that I'm pausing you on and off. But she's not doing very well yesterday and today. We could tell last night she wasn't feeling well. She didn't look good. This morning we thought she was feeling better because she was out here with me, and but then within a few hours she was gone back into the bathroom, sleeping and being alone, and that's what she tends to do. Y'all, he just keeps going back and forth over the same thing in here, but I think he's cutting it extra short. So it is hard for us to plan a lot to be away, because it's not like I can just leave her dry food for her to eat for a couple days like we used to. Because she doesn't always eat the dry food. She's more of that wet food. And our family isn't close enough to do that. And my mom's not the best of health to do it. And so we just, you know, if we need to, I'm sure that I could find somebody. But for right now, we have decided to take that money and do garage sales or auctions or stuff like that, because Mr. Jerry, you know, is no longer working at the camp. They did not ask him back, and he's enjoying being at home. But you know, I told him I don't care where we go, what we do, as long as we do something together. And so yesterday when we went garage sailing and stuff, you know, that was fun. That was very enjoyable. Just deciding to go to, you know, an antique place, or seeing something and going, hey, let's go do this, you know, or let's go do that. Because it's not that we're tight on money, but y'all, things are just so expensive. Gas is expensive. You know, hotels are expensive, you know. I wanted to do that quilt shop hop that starts in June, and we were going to go up north, and we were just going to be gone 4 days. And it was going to be a little over $1,000. And, you know, part of me was like, it's just like with the yarn. I have enough material. I have enough yarn. And if I see something, then I can get it. But it's just the idea of going to, it's something to do. And I said to him, I said, we don't need to be doing that. I said, as long as I can sit there and go, okay, for a day, because we have several that are local to us. If we can just get up and just do a day's worth, where I can go and try to collect some of the stamps for the passport. And there is a special fabric panel that has a lighthouse on it for Michigan, and just little things like that. And then on the days that he feels like he wants to go to an auction, and I usually don't go because they're all tools and stuff like that, I'll stay home and sew, knit, whatever. But it's just finding the time to be able to do that and enjoying it. So we have decided, because he's the one who, I didn't even mention it, he's the one who came out and he just said last night, he says, so what do you want to do about vacation? And I says, well, I don't know, what do you want to do? And he says, well, I got to thinking. And then he started talking about, you know, this is how much it would cost for the week, or, and then he said, then we wouldn't really have any extra money to go do, as he puts it. Or we could sit there and take that money and go do smaller things. So that's what we've decided to do. And y'all, I'm not heartbroken over it. We have a nice little house here, and we have a nice backyard, and I have a hubby who likes to just drive and go. He almost was a truck driver when we first got married, because that's how much he loves to drive. So so I know all I have to do is just say, hey, you got any plans today? Or sit there and say, well, it's going to be the weekend. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, and garage sales will be happening. You want to make a list, or you want to go out for breakfast, or you want to go to Moville, get some ice cream. So it's just the little things like that. It's the compromises I'm trying to make in my journey, so that when we go to Moville, I can feel like I can still be part of it. I can have the kitty, the little kitty size, and be satisfied with it. And he can still get his malted that he likes. And or sitting there and him buying his ice cream stuff, and then him buying my Skinny Cow sandwiches that are 7 points. I know that if I went with him, I could find stuff a little bit less in points, but y'all, those sandwiches, they just, for me, they are worth that 7 points. Well, actually 6 points. The what would you do for a Klondike bar? Low sugar was 7 points. So there's always the compromises. And so I know that our supper will be a lighter one because of the chicken strips. So I can work in that strawberry shortcake, and that's what I got the extra points for. And like I've said, we've got to work life in. I have to work life in, you know, because time is slipping by, my friends. I can't believe that June is just right around the corner. So anywho, I will let you go, and thanks for listening as always. And Miss Janet, I hope you found your crochet hooks. And Miss Diana, I hope no more frogs come to your house, because they left your place and they went to Miss Janet's place. Oh my goodness. I swear that I could have sat there and I could have a crochet hook on my lap and forget that it's there, and stand up and go out and get something, come back and pull my blanket up, and then I'm like, where is my crochet hook? I'm looking high and low, and I'm looking in the chair, and I have Jerry come out and he's looking, and it's either dropped down inside the chair, or if it's on the couch, it's went right down to the inside the couch that has that layer underneath it. So yeah, I have extra hooks too. So my knitting needles, I don't ever seem to have that trouble because they're on cables. So, but anyways, y'all stay strong, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your time, and until we can talk again, thanks for listening, friends.